Dude, I just spoke for like 2 hours. I need coffee. I need coffee ASAP. Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to try something a little bit different. Earlier in the month, the Allure Best of Beauty Awards 2020 list came out, and there are so many products. They have every single category, and while I've never really been one to buy something just because it has a Allure stamp of approval, I know a lot of people do. So, I saw Skincare by Hiram. You obviously know who he is. I think we all do. He did a video like reviewing the Allure Best of Beauty skincare, and it was so fun and I loved it. So I thought I would do that with makeup instead, but I'm only reviewing the things that I've personally tried. So if I reviewed the whole makeup list, I would be here for 7 years. So I'm just reviewing the things that I do have, or the things that I have tried in the past and used up. I'm mostly doing makeup, a bit of skincare that I have tried in the past, but it's mostly just makeup products that I have in my collection or that I've tried before. So if you want to know if I agree with Allure's standard of beauty products, then make sure to keep watching. Okay, so the first product is the Thayer's Alcohol-Free Rose Petal Witch Hazel Toner with Aloe. I've tried that one, but the one that I have here is the original formula, not the rose one. Everyone seems to hate this in the beauty community, the skincare community. Everyone's like, ew, witch hazel is the worst, never put it on your skin. I've been putting it on my skin for years and I love it. I don't use it every day, but I do love it. I have oilier skin and it works great. And a lot of people also love it and use it, and it doesn't really do bad things to their skin. It is very affordable. It is huge. I've gone through like 4 bottles of this. It's really nice. If you have oilier skin or if you're problem skin with acne and pores, I think you would really love this. Obviously, try it out first because you never know if it's gonna work with your skin or not, but I do agree with this one. It's lovely, it's affordable, it works. Next one is the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Now, I don't have this one physically because I went through an entire one of those. I have really dark under eyes, so the promise to brighten them really caught me. Now, this is like, I think, $38. I don't think it's worth that. Honestly, like, I don't think it's worth $38. It's nice, it's good to layer under makeup. It does slightly give you like a brightening effect, brightening look, but it isn't all that. It doesn't really hydrate as much as I need to hydrate my under eyes, and it's just for $38. I think there are way better products out there, and you shouldn't waste your money with this one. Up next, we have the Megababe Thigh Rescue Anti-Friction Stick. If your thighs rub together, my thighs have rubbed together all my life, and you get like the chafing, this is the best product I have ever tried for that because it isn't like silicone-y and like irritating. This is aloe, pomegranate, and grapeseed oil, so it is very nourishing and it's really effective. You can reapply whenever you want. It feels amazing. It is so great. It smells really nice. I love Megababe as a brand. I think they do so many great things, and this is just like their #1. The next one that we have is the Youth to the People Superfood Air Whip Moisturizer with Hyaluronic Acid. This is amazing. If you have oilier, like combo oily skin, this is just such a perfect moisturizer for you, like a daily moisturizer. In the summer, it feels amazing. It's great under makeup because it's more of a gel consistency, but it is very hydrating. It has great ingredients. It's so nourishing. It smells divine. I love it. It's one that is so great. I think if you even if you have dry skin, I think this would be really good under makeup because it just makes everything just sit better and it doesn't like mix with any products that you put on your skin. It's the best, honestly. It's one of the best moisturizers that I've tried. This one's approved, definitely. Up next, we have the classic Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. I think this is one like several years in a row. It is a great, great bronzer. This was the only shade they had for the longest of times, and I think they expanded. They now have 4 shades. This is perfect to me because it's matte. It's beautiful. It blends perfectly on the skin. I can use it as a bronzer or more of a contour because it is a little bit cooler toned. It looks beautiful on the skin. Everyone loves this. The formula is mwah, top notch. Such a great bronzer. If you're struggling to find a bronzer that works for you, try the Hoola bronzer because everyone I know that uses this loves it because it's just so great. Deserves every win. Up next, we have the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This is the best setting spray I have ever used in my life, hands down. It makes my makeup last so long, sets everything great, but it doesn't make my skin feel tight. You guys have heard about this. Everyone loves this, and if you haven't tried it and you're having trouble with your makeup lasting, get this one. It's so good. It's expensive, but it's worth it. I love it. It's my favorite. Up next, I have Maybelline New York, the Fossie's Lash Lift Hydrofuge Mascara. You guys know I love this. I've featured it before. I talk about it in my blog all the time. It's a great mascara if you want to go for super light, a light mascara look, or if you want to build it up and amplify the curl and the length. I think this is such a good mascara. Again, super affordable. Maybelline always does great mascaras in my opinion. I think my favorite part about this is that it holds the curl very, very nicely. So if you struggle with that, you have straighter lashes, I think this one could be great. It comes off very gently as well. It's kind of like a tubing mascara. So your lashes don't clump together when you're trying to take it off. It's very gentle as well. So if you like something that's easy to remove, also this one. It's great. I really like it. And I think it's one of my favorite mascaras that I've tried this year. Up next, we have another product that I don't have here. I have it in my makeup kit. This is the MAC Fluid Line. This is a gel liner. It's an okay liner. It's not my favorite, but it isn't bad. It's a very soft liner, so you can definitely build it up. It's easy to use. You can use it as a base because it is easy to blend as well. But it isn't like the blackest or it's not like the longest lasting. I find that it will move around a little bit. So maybe if you're a beginner with liner, this can be a good one to start with, but it isn't my favorite. It's a good liner, it's an okay liner, but I think there are definitely better ones out there in my opinion. I think it depends on what you like to use and your preference. And it is also very affordable. I think it's like $16 to $20, so it's a good value as well. Next, we have the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Setting Gel. The clear one won the award, but I have the tinted one. Mine's in Deep. This is great. You guys have also heard me rave about this a lot quite recently, actually, and this is such a good, affordable brow gel that will make your brows look amazing. It definitely holds them in place. It doesn't feel crunchy, like it doesn't make your brows feel crunchy. If you have crazy brows, this is great to just hold them in place. Or if you have sparser brows, go with the tinted ones and add volume. It's great for both of the extremes, and I think that's what makes this such a good product. Also the price, but Up next, we have the Revlon Color Stay Cream Eyeshadow. I have mine in Espresso. I don't know if a specific shade won or just the formula. This is such a hidden gem. Honestly, hidden gem at the drugstore. These have been reformulated from like the first batch. They're so much better now. They're silky, they're very creamy, they're easy to blend with your finger. You can also blend them with a brush. They're easy to build up. You can use these as a base or just as an eyeshadow. It looks so nice on the eyes, and it's just, I think, one of the best like drugstore affordable cream shadows that I've ever tried. It's easy to manipulate, looks good. Honestly, hidden gems. If you haven't tried them, give them a try because they're affordable and amazing. Up next, we have the COSUS 10-second eyeshadow. I have one in 333. I have mixed feelings about this product because it is very weird. This is definitely for people who are into the no makeup look. This is a very watery eyeshadow. This is literally, you apply it and it's water and it dries down. I have such a hard time like building it up and making it not look patchy. I don't know if it's just me, if I'm using it incorrectly, but it is very sheer and it will give you such a sheer wash of color. I don't think you can build these up. If you're into that and you're into like a super quick, no fuzz eyeshadow, just boop, boop, blend them, you're good to go. And obviously these are great. They come in a lot of colors and a few neutrals as well. I feel like all of the ones that are available are metallic and shimmery. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's a little expensive for me because I don't really reach for this all the time. I kind of bought it to experiment, but I definitely prefer, like a cream shadow like the Revlon one, or just doing like regular shadow. But it's not a bad product. It's just weird, and it depends on if you enjoy it or not. Up next, we have the Juvia's Place The Warrior 3 eyeshadow palette. I haven't tried this specific palette before. It's a very colorful palette, but I have tried other Juvia's Place palettes. I've raved about them with you guys, and I have 3 right here. I have the original Warrior, which is exactly like the other one, but in neutrals. Their neutrals are perfect, but their colorful ones, I also have this like mini colorful one. They're a great affordable option if you're looking for colorful shadows that perform very well. I find that there are other colorful shadows at the drugstore that don't really perform well. These do. I have no doubt that in that palette they do as well. They're all always super pigmented. This is a quality of Juvia's Place eyeshadows that I kind of love, hate, because they're super pigmented, but sometimes they're a little bit too pigmented, so you have to be careful with that. But for the price and the quality, Juvia's Place eyeshadows are unbeatable. If you're looking for a good, colorful eyeshadow palette, then definitely, I have no doubt, even though I haven't tried it, I have no doubt that one is amazing. Don't bother with any other drugstore palette because these have it all. Next, we have the Maybelline Color Sensational Made for All lipstick in Ruby for Me. That's the color that won. Now, I don't have that specific one. I have Red for Me, which is a slightly lighter red. The Color Sensational lipsticks are my favorite at the drugstore. They have a few different like lines within the line, and these are supposed to be universal, can be worn in every single skin tone. This color is beautiful. It's one of my favorite reds. It suits me so well. It is creamy. It's just a classic creamy bullet lipstick that looks amazing. It will obviously transfer, but it's so comfortable to wear. The shade that won is a little bit deeper, which, you know, if you enjoy a deeper red, then that's a great one. I'd rather stick to this one though, but I agree with the award. I think it is well deserved because these are really, really, really good. Next, I have the Revlon Ultra HD Lip Mousse Hyper Matte. The color that won is gorgeous. It's kind of like a terracotta, just my kind of color. It is beautiful. This formula is atrocious. I despise it. I've tried it a while ago. So uncomfortable on the lips. It kind of just sinks into your fine lines, makes you look like you have butthole lips. It is so bad. I hate it, and I hate the smell. I'm kind of over like liquid lipsticks like that. It's just no. It's a no for me. Honestly, there are way better lipsticks out there, kind of like the Maybelline ones. These are no. I don't understand why. Just do not. No. Up next, we have the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon Lipstick. Again, I don't have the shade that won. I have the shade Enjoy the View. I really, really enjoy these. These are like a liquid lipstick in a crayon form. So they're, you know, you apply them, they set on your lips, and then they do not move anywhere. If you're looking for something that's long lasting, these are so good. Comparing them to like an actual liquid lipstick, they're a lot more comfortable than they are. These are obviously like a matte, so they're not gonna be the most comfortable to wear, but I find that if you layer like a lip balm or whatever under these and then you apply these, they still set, they feel amazing. I think my favorite thing about these is like the applicator. This is a crayon, so they're very easy to just almost kind of like just line the lips and then fill them in. I love them. They come in a lot of different colors. It's another great formula. Obviously, depending on what you're looking for. If you're looking for comfort over wear, then this is definitely not for you. But if you're looking for something that will last all day under masks, then this formula is great, and they have a lot of colors that you can choose from. So I think this is another win from Maybelline. So good. Last but not least of the things that I've tried is the Original Beauty Blender. I have a new one right here that I still haven't used. This is a staple in my collection. It is so good. I always have to have a beauty sponge in hand. I will say though that I also love the Real Techniques beauty sponge, and that one is a lot cheaper than this one. So I'd say if you have the money to spend $20 every few months on a new beauty blender, by all means, go and get these. They're amazing. If you don't, then there are other alternatives out there that are also really nice. This one's just the OG, you know, and I always have one in my collection. It is, again, another one of the products that has just won year after year after year because it's definitely worth it and it deserves it. If you've yet to incorporate a beauty sponge into your routine, I definitely think you should because they're the best and they're so versatile and they're amazing and I love them. I love this one. Those are all the products that I've tried from the Allure Best of Beauty Awards of 2020. For the most part, I agree with the products. I think there's only like one or two that I'm like, no. Let me know what you thought of this video idea. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It always helps me out. And if you have any other ideas that you guys want to see me do or try on camera for you guys, then please let me know. As always, subscribe if you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content. I post every single week. So yeah, if you're into that, make sure to subscribe and follow me all on my socials. Everything's down below as always. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week, and I will see you next week, okay? Bye everybody! Mwah!